Hi guys, good afternoon and welcome back to my channel. Today is shop day and I was having a chat with the kids the other day about me going back to college. Obviously they come out of some of my hours that I work, so I'd be reduced down on mileage and things. So there's a kid running behind my car, and I said to them, look, we just have to get back on track. For some reason my budget seems to be gone all over the place, so we sat down, we worked out, we did up a list of, I'll show you actually when I get home, we did up a list of our staple foods that we know we need, and we did up dinner ideas for ourselves to be able to know at a quick glance what dinners and stuff we can pull. So I've also reduced my food budget to €60 for 3 adults living in Dublin, which I know to some people is quite extreme. I know people I work with, they're single adult homes, and their budget would probably be higher than what I'm allowing for 3 adults. But we will see. I have €60. I have €60 cash. I have not got any, I didn't bring any of my cards with me, anything, because I really want to try and stick to this as best as I can. And when I go home, I'll show you the meal plan that we are going to do for the week. Excuse me, because I want to see, I'm actually going to shop in Lidl this week, because I know they do 3 meats for €9, I think. So I want to see what they are, and then I'll base my meal plans around them. That's sort of what's going to happen, is whatever's on special is going to be what we base our meals around. So I have quite a comprehensive list here. You can't really see it very well, but basically it's mawadi, ham, milk, sausages, cottage cheese, block cheese, frozen veg, bananas, chocolate spread, bread, and then whatever meat, nachos, ice pops, ice cream, yogurts, dog treats, toilet roll, kitchen roll, and polish for wood. And then if there's anything left over in the budget, some biscuits and snacks. If there's not any left over, we're just not getting them. So that is my full list. I want to go in, I'm going to bring my list with me and my pen, and I'm going to just keep an eye. I'm hopeful I can get most of it under, it should come in under €60, but we're going to see. As I said, I've only got €60 cash with me, so we will know when I get to the till if it works or not. And I will show you everything. Sorry, my eye is itchy. I will show you everything I buy when I get home. I'll put the prices up and then the total amount, and then I'll show you the meal plan that we're going to work off from there. Okay lads, this is everything I got in Lidl's this afternoon. Doing my shop, so I'm just moving all the paper out of the way. Starting over here, I got 2 of the Cocoa Shells cereal for Carl. So I had to buy them. He's actually down to his last bowl this morning. Also got a packet of the cooked ham trimmings. I prefer this over sliced ham, so does Haley, because it's easier to throw onto a salad, or if it's in a sandwich, it's just that bit more chunky, so it's nice. So I picked that up. Also got 32 of the cocktail sausages. I like these for cuddle. I like them just, if you're having sausages, you just feel like you're getting more for your money. So picked up them. Also some lean ground beef mince, typically 5% fat. That was on special. There was a discount on, I can't remember. I think it was like 10%. I'm not sure. But I'm going to make a shepherd's pie out of one half of it for the 3 of us, and then I'll probably do a bolognese to go over nachos with the other half. But that is what we got. So that's 1, 2, 3 dinners there, and I have stuff in my freezer. So, but we'll go through the meal plan now in a few minutes. This was the Floridays Eco Soft Toilet Tissue. They are 2-ply, and there is, I think it's 9 rolls in there. Yeah, 9 rolls. So got him. Also ice cream for Carl and myself. We love these. They're the same as the, oh, what you call the Magnum's almond. Now, I wouldn't be a great lover of ice cream, but if I was having one, I'd have one of them. It's grand. But Hayley prefers ice pops, so that'll be Carl and myself. Also picked a pan of the toasty sliced white, so nice and thick slices. So grab that up. It's a rip in the bag. Anyway, pick that up for sandwiches, toast, the usual you do with that. Also got one roll of the kitchen towels. This is the jumbo roll and it's 240 sheets. It's handy. We don't use toilet roll or toilet roll. We don't use kitchen roll a lot. It's usually just clean up after Tony, so we only needed one, just half rolls everywhere. So just picked up the one. Also got some of the fun-sized bananas. There's 7 bananas in there. They are from Costa Rica. They're still a bit green, so they'll ripen up lovely. So picked up those lads. Also got some tortilla chips to go with the other half of the mince, just to have something different with it. Yeah, they're lovely. Put the mince over it with cheese, and I like cottage cheese on top of it, and so does Hayley, but Carl just likes his with cheese. So that's it, but we get 3 of us out of the one pack. For Mr. T, I picked up the marrow bones with beef, poultry and fish. He loves these. Now, as I said, very seldom. He might get 2 treats a day, and it'd be 2 of these little ones. He's not a treat person, but he is definitely food driven, as in he loves his dinner, you know. Sometimes breakfast, depending on what's on offer. Coleslaw, especially for Aisling. Picked up some deli style coleslaw just to have. As I said, I do have a good bit in my freezer, so this will go along with some of the stuff out of there. For Miss Hayley, we picked up the Spiralo, and these are strawberry, mango, apple and lemon iced lollies. I do not like iced lollies. I cannot stand them. I don't know, they just go against my teeth. But she prefers these over ice creams, so picked up 1 box of them, which has 8 in it. Also yogurts, great for breakfast, lunches. These are the Greek style luxury layers, and this is the strawberry. And you can see the layers there with the strawberry. Love them. So got up 2 packs of them. Also, there was on my shopping list the hazelnut chocolate spread. We're actually running quite low on it, so I grabbed up 1 of them. We've just finished off the grated cheese that Carl grated up the other day, so I'm going to get him to grate this up. We have some cheese slices left, but this will be great for on top of the mashed potatoes for the cottage pie, and for the bolognese on top of the tortillas. That'll be a nice little topping. Also picked up these dairy cottage cheese, sorry. Hayley's messaging me in the window. Picked these up. These are lovely. There's no sour taste. They taste very milky. I prefer these over the ones that taste like sour cream. So picked up them. They are 200 grams, I think. 200 grams, and myself and Hayley is easily half a pop between us. So picked 3 of them up. There is 1 left in the fridge, so it's just handy. Then as little treats, we picked up milk chocolate digestives. These are really nice. They're just nice with your cup of tea in the evening. Also a pack of the custard creams. Sorry, Mr. T is hammering on the door. Yeah, again, just great with a cup of tea. And then these are one of my favourites. Them and the shorties. This is a fruit shortcake. I love these. They have raisins in them and stuff. They're just, yeah, they're tasty. My mum liked them. We used to get them when I was young. Also got for myself and Hayley, we love this orange and pineapple dilutable. You just mix it in with some water and it just gives a lovely flavour to the water. But I would drink orange, but I love the orange and pineapple mix. So Got a double concentrate of that, and that is 1.5 litres. There, it tells you there what to do. This much was used before, now it's half as much. Shake well, dilute 1 part squash with 9 parts water. There you go. Yeah, so we go through that, it's lovely. Also got a 3 litre of milk for myself and Hayley. It's 3.5% fat. My mum is coming up in next week, so I'll probably have to get more milk because her and Kerry will be up and they drink so much tea. Also for Carl, I got him the Mawadi blackcurrant. I don't like the blackcurrant really. And they were the Mawadi, they were on special offer. They were 3 for a £5, not including the deposit on them. So picked up 3 of them to keep him going. Also got 4 of his Irish lactose-free milk, 1.3% fat, and he got 4 of them to last a week. So yeah, not much I can say about that. Again, for Mr. T, we got the chicken chew bones. He likes these. They're 90% meat and animal. They're grain-free, free from added sugar, and they are animal monoproteins. So there's only 3 come in a bag, but he'd get them every so often. Just helps cleanse his teeth. And then finally, I got some furniture polish, dusts, cleans and nourishes, and that's furniture polish with beeswax. So that was everything I got in Lidl. Alright guys, so this is the meal plan I have done out. I don't know how clear you can see it. So I have the mince up here, and I'm actually going to make 2 dinners out of the mince. One is going to be a cottage pie. Sorry, excuse Mr. T. What are you doing? Sorry, that's all my clean washing I have to put away. Sir! Anyway, so we've got the mince here. We are going to make a cottage pie. I'm going to use half the mince for the cottage pie, some mixed veg, an oxo cube, half an onion and some mashed potatoes. What have you got, sir? You going painting? My God. Then with the second half of the mince, I am going to make a bolognese. I need garlic, pasta sauce, onions, tomatoes, and I'm going to make that into a bolognese sauce, and I'm either going to serve that over nachos or pasta. I'd say it's going to be nachos. And then for the sausages, up here we've got 36 sausages. They're the cocktail sausages. So one of the days I'm going to do breakfast for dinner. I need a half pack of the sausages, eggs, beans and chips. And then for the next part, I'm going to do a sausage stew, which is the other half of the pack of sausages, some carrots, potatoes and a herb mix. So they're sort of, with the 2 meats, they're the 4 dinners I'm going to get out of that. You'll notice I didn't write down days, because I mean we could get up one morning and just go, this is what I fancy, you know. So I mean I'll probably cook all the sausages, divide them in half, freeze half, so one will be the beginning of the week, one will be the end of the week. Then for the other dinners we're going to do a pasta dinner, so that's just pasta, cheese and butter. And we're going to do a roast chicken dinner one of the days, which is the chicken, veg, potatoes, stuffing and gravy. And then with the leftover chicken, veg and stuff, we'll probably do a sweet and sour. So it'll be the leftover chicken, some rice and some sweet and sour sauce. So that is the meal ideas for this week. I still in my freezer have burgers, chicken burgers, meatballs, the full chicken and a pizza. They're sort of the main bits of a dinner. They're what I have left in my freezer. So yeah, if we change our mind any of the days, there are options to change it out to. But that is the meal plan. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that shop. As I said, there's Hayley staying down for this here, Carl's here, myself. So there's the 3 of us, and our budget was €60. It came in at 60.75. I actually forgot to account for the deposits on the plastic. When you return them, you get it back. So sorry, Mr. T is just having a field day with a paint tray. But yeah, so I fairly stuck to the budget. I'm actually very, very pleased with that. I'm going to go, and I will talk to you in my next one, guys. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.